It is my understanding that the sheriff is now once again back in control of the sheriff's office.
Right now at 10 o'clock, we start with a breaking question tonight. Is Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright back in office? Well, according to one county councilman, he is, but still questions remain on the exact status of his now 7-week leave of absence. Fox Carolina's investigative team's been digging for answers on the status of Sheriff Wright, even making phone calls up to this minute.
Dana, that's right. Many have been reaching out to us about Sheriff Chuck Wright, asking if he's still on a leave of absence. And we've been trying to find out ourselves. Just after he took his leave, though, Fox Carolina Investigates confirmed through multiple sources there is an active FBI probe into the sheriff. But tonight, Grace Runkle was at County Council's meeting to see what council members have to say, Grace, as tomorrow will mark 7 weeks now since the sheriff took leave.
That's right. And, you know, we were told that at least one council member would be asking questions on the sheriff's status tonight, and including if he's still being paid while on leave. At tonight's meeting, it wasn't only the council asking questions. At the very beginning of the meeting, one woman stood up during the public comments and had the same questions about the sheriff.
We, the people of Spartanburg County that pay these taxes, should be informed as to what is going on with our tax dollars. And I just feel like we haven't been.
Once the council began meeting, Councilmember Mo Abusaf told the crowd he changed his mind. He would not be asking questions about Wright's professional status. After the meeting, he told us he learned new information this afternoon, and he said it was his understanding Wright is back in control of the sheriff's office.
After receiving the information that I got in executive session, it was best to leave things where they are. But I do think that the citizens of Spartanburg can know that this will be coming to a resolution sooner than later. Not only is this county council and this county staff, but outside agencies are making sure that taxpayer dollars are being spent correctly. And if they haven't been, then there'll be consequences for that.
Abusaf also told us he's not sure what Wright being back will look like. No other council members would comment whether or not the sheriff was in fact back from leave. So
we made several phone calls. While many went unanswered, we were able to speak with Spartanburg County State Senator Josh Kimbrell, and he gave us a statement saying Sheriff Wright is not back in control. He went on to say, quote, as chairman of the Spartanburg County Legislative Delegation, I can say that regretfully, the sheriff has been less forthcoming throughout this process than we would wish or expect. Nevertheless, he has not been indicted, thus not suspended, and is still the sheriff. The senator went on to say, this being said, it is my understanding from the department that the sheriff has not been running the department, remains on extended leave, and that the chief deputy remains the primary official in command at this time. It is my sincere hope that this issue is resolved soon and that clarity and order is restored for all Spartanburg County residents as soon as possible.
And this morning, we reached out to the spokesperson for the sheriff's office, asking him to confirm if Wright had plans to return this week. He told us then he could not confirm that, but we asked again this evening after the council member said Wright had returned, and he told us he had no new information. I was also at the sheriff's office all day, and I did not see Wright there.
Now, we also made phone calls tonight to Sheriff Wright himself and others, but those calls went unanswered. But of course, Fox Carolina Investigates will stay on top of this and bring you the first alerts once we learn more.